friends, you see. Have you any children, Geralt?
None.
Oh, yes. Forgot witches is sterile. Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
I kind of wish all these guys' fathers were sterile. You know? Because these guys all seem like douchebags.
Vladimir sends his love.
You spoke to him? Impossible.
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say? Fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Vladimir's hand. It's unmistakable.
It's like the scrawlings of a small child.
You've done well, Witcher. Is that all? Or have you something else?
Gonna work on getting you Borsodi's house next.
Best of luck. Enjoy.
Where did he go? He was fixing a drink and then he was sitting over here. No, that's a different dude. Some douche. Alright, on to the next. Alright, well, you know, what's happening, ladies and gents? Slaymate here, playing more of the Witcher.
Halt!
And things are happening.
Please wait. You're Geralt of Rivia, are you not?
It looks like a shakedown.
Depends who's asking.
Revenue and Customs for occupied Temeria, Dorian branch, represented by yours truly, Deputy Tax Enumerator. Walter Normandy.
Honored, I guess. What seems to be the problem?
In brief, undeclared income.
Excuse me?
We've had reports.
Yep, it's a shakedown.
Rumours, that over the last months you've come into a great deal of coin. Quickly. So quickly it's raised suspicions.
I get how
clear
that
them up
might
with
have
my
happened.
fists.
Be glad to clear them up.
Profession?
Witcher, monster slayer.
Sole proprietorship, service sector. Type of services rendered, rat pest monster removal. Moving on. Have you at any time engaged in the wholesale trade of rawhide in the White Orchard area?
Probably.
Might have. Once or twice. Definitely no more than 3 times.
And did you then file a WIPT 30/C
super
form with the
did.
Revenue and Customs Office for your place of residence? No?
I don't have a place of residence.
As I thought. Right. Next. During the current fiscal year, have you engaged in the acquisition of bivalves with the express intention of selling the
Absolutely
pearls
not.
therein?
Even if I have, what's wrong with that?
Article 86, Section 3 of the Tax Code. Whosoever purchases goods at an unseemly low price to take advantage of the seller's ignorance shall be subject to a fine equal
Oh,
to
well, I haven't done
200%
that.
of the earnings from any such a transaction. Sound familiar? And now, please answer. Have you or have you not dealt in said pearls?
Nope.
No, never done anything of the sort. Witcher's honor.
Now, for the final question. Have you ever unlawfully acquired another man's movable goods? Chattel.
I may have.
Meaning?
Meaning, have you ever waltzed into someone's home and
It didn't
taken
say it was
something without
stealing.
their permission?
A couple
Yes.
times. But the owners never protested.
In the eyes of the law, that is no excuse, my good man. Now, if you could wait for one moment, compare column B to table 7. Apply the rate for confirmed childless bachelors.
Childless bachelors.
Tax
I
credit
can't.
is 7.3% for practitioners
count them
of
as
hazardous
deductible.
professions. And done.
I adopted
Here.
a lot of children.
What's this?
A summons to pay back taxes. Please report to the Vivaldi Bank with this document
Balls.
post haste.
But I've never paid any taxes. Not one copper.
Precisely. Yet you've had the obligation
no.
always. Thus the arrears. I advise you well, do not treat this matter lightly.
Oh no.
Paper pushers.
Taxes from my whole life. Oh, but, god damn it. I'm so close to the bank, aren't I? No, I'm in Oxenford. Shucks.
Everyone to me!
Alright. Yeah, son of a...
Everyone to me! To me! Best ways!
Real life
Everyone
sucks.
to me! To me! Your kind spreads disease.
Doing real life chores also sucks. Hello, sir. Come with your back taxes, I have.
Vimy, could you do me a favor?
Oh, I fear not.
You can't?
You see, I've been told you owe back taxes. That means I cannot provide you any services till you take care of that wee fuck up.
But oh, it's only 1,000 gold. Fine.
Fine, I'll just pay it. Jeez, thought portals were bad. You
How
could
can I
tax
be of
taxes even more.
service?
I would like to convert some
Got
currency,
some coin
please.
I'd like to convert into credit.
You've come to the right.
Yes. And 772 back. Yeah. Alright, well that was a strange quest. It sent us away from what we were planning on doing. Now to go back. See, I've been having a little trouble trying to figure out what's making the game be all stuttery those last few episodes. I think maybe I cleared it up. I'm not sure. We'll have to see after this episode goes.
This the Bersodi Brothers auction house?
Seems it.
Are you
Private
the
Kleiner,
Bersodi brothers?
You're on duty. Need I remind you?
Cool, blimey.
Fraternising with civilians is not allowed. Purpose of your visit?
I want to fraternize.
Just curious.
The
Redanian
two of
Army
you.
regulars, right?
Lance Corporal Václav reporting. And this bloke's my subordinate, Private Kleiner.
Careful you don't piss yourself out of excitement.
You say something, soldier.
Not a thing.
Shouldn't you be somewhere? There's a war on, you know.
We was transferred here. All official. Written order 76 CWX.
Wow,
Mission,
this
guard the auction house.
Switcher expansion
Priority,
got really
high top, in fact.
into
Well,
law and
Sony fella knows
taxes.
his way about the court. Helps the high rankings sell their war
It's all very
booty.
hush hush. Force.
Gets protection in return.
Private Kleiner, that's confidential military information.
Right.
Any of the owners home?
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed host Bersodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order
Apparently that was
76
need to know information
CWX
from
is
me.
clear. Auctions only open to folk with invitations. Writ out in their names, plain and simple.
This
Gonna
guy's
let
not
that
gonna
hold
go
you
for this
back?
at all.
Come on.
Afraid you're out of luck. Order 76 CWX, also held that Lance Corporal Václav stick a broomstick up his arse.
Kleiner, need I remind you of the
Is it a stick
penalty
up your
for
ass?
insulting a superior?
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia.
Vimy Vivaldi, the banker
I just
from...
saw you
Actually,
literally
where are
4
you
seconds
from?
ago.
Matters little, mate. Gold knows no boundaries. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my pal Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, your esteemed associate, he weren't invited to the auction, and I've...
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
Oh, well.
But my
Overruled.
orders...
Fuck your orders. Need I take this up with the
think he already
sergeant?
did.
Ha! I thought not. Now, stand to attention and shut your giggy.
I don't know what a giggy is, but I agree. You probably should
Oh,
shut it
the
up.
lads will be rolling back in the barracks.
Sut it! Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2!
leave my weapons at the door. That's not cool.
Appreciate the help.
Just note. I've always had a mind to see into old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed the same. Ah! Folk are assembling.
There's gotta
Auction's
be some
about to
sort of
start.
joke
Time
sexually
we went
in
upstairs.
there. I don't know what it is. Off my game today.
What did folk come to bid on? Any idea?
All kinds of valuables. Rare weaponry, exotica. But I've got my eye on a selection
Any
of canvases by the master
erotica?
portraitist of the Maribor.
Eh?
Van de Noob and Longendijk.
Well, well. Never knew you to be a connoisseur.
Of course I'm not. It's all muck and rubbish to me. Point of fact, I'll just wrap 'em in paper and lock 'em in the vault.
Why in the world do...
What do you mean, why, Geralt? I've got to diversify my investments, didn't I?
Could have sworn the Borsodi's auction house was in Novigrad.
It was, but they moved it. You see, Radovid offered Horst a preferential tax rate. 0%.
Huh. Pretty much unbeatable.
Aye. And I've nae seen a purer example of the benevolent state.
Actually, I'm really just here to talk to Horst Borsodi.
Oh, might be more of a problem than you'd expect.
Because?
An awful hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like his da, my little keep his soul. But Horst is like to show his head during the auction. I'll introduce you then.
Be mighty indebted to you.
Think nothing of it. Only if I collect on loans and promissory notes. All right, up we go.
And, you know, my tax bill 5 minutes ago. Did he just... Okay. I was gonna say.
Geralt,
I thought he walked
you
through the
thought of
wall.
buying real estate. Could get you attractive terms on a mortgage.
No such thing as attractive loan terms, Vimy.
What about in Kaveri?
What about getting interrupted during your sentence?
Auction won't start for a time yet, it seems.
Vimy, this is a
Does your
banquet.
wife have a moment then?
And?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, food
But free
portions
food,
fit
dude.
for a mouse, drinks that taste like piss.
Ah, it won't all be bad. Let me
But it's
introduce
free.
you to some of my most interesting associates. Old hen there is Countess Mignol.
Oh yeah, I'm
Wager
gonna
you'll
romance
have
her
plenty to
for
blather about with
sure.
her. Prick in the corner's Hilbert. New coin, that one. Came into a right fortune playing quaint. Ah, there's Yaromir, art dealer. A purer snob I've never known. But he knows paintings like no other. So, ready to chat someone up? It's not fitting for us to stand here like knobs.
Time to woo the old lady. Yeah, where is she?
Oh, smell it, Geralt. That's
There
the
she
center
is.
coin.
What's up,
Greetings
girl?
to the Honourable Countess. Madam,
Give her a
allow me
little
to introduce my
squeeze.
dear friend, Geralt of Rivia.
Witcher of the School of the Wolf.
Forgive me, but have we had the pleasure?
No, but your guild is
We're about to.
unmistakable. Your medallion.
Take note, Geralt. Countess Mignol is an eminent collector of Viriminaica.
Vitamin... What now?
All manner of objects related to the witcherly profession.
Uh-oh.
Swords, gear, medallions.
She wants my sword.
Does the Countess have her eye on anything particular today?
But Horst Borsodi insisted he would put up something that would be of interest.
Did he happen to
Sorry,
say...
but I'm not for
what
sale.
No. Oh, you know what he's like. A walking enigma. On another topic.
Walking
Master
enema.
Geralt, I was wondering if you'd be willing to help a lady in need.
Depends on
Hells
the nature
yeah.
of the need.
Oh, it's quite the trifle. I stepped out onto the balcony a moment ago. I dropped an earring while
What?
there. I couldn't find it. It must have fallen through the floorboards.
She wants to get
Perhaps
me alone.
you, with your cat eyes.
Not a problem.
Yeah, let's get
I'll
out
go
there right
I
away.
shall be much obliged.
See you in a minute, Vimy.
I know the right amount of payment for something like that. Oh, just go out there right now, huh? Okay.
Some spilled wine. Nothing else.
I knew it.
There's no earring out here, is there?
She wants to sex me up.
None.
Maybe the Countess would care to explain what this is about, all jokes aside.
Forgive me. God, this is
I
so
know I'm
embarrassing.
attractive, but, you know, just calm your nerves a little bit, lady.
Do you know Vesemir?
Ask.
He was a tinge shorter than you, wore a mustache.
You like
Do I know
mustaches,
him?
do ya?
Man taught me everything I know.
Get you a
What?
ride.
How is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Oh.
Don't mind at all.
I'm starting to get
But
maybe
before I
the feeling
answer,
she doesn't
I
want
also
me.
wouldn't mind knowing how you knew each other.
Oh, I've told no one. Not ever.
Call it my Witcher
But I
intuition.
suppose I owe you an explanation. It was the winter of 1234. A beast
Damn, you're
prowled
old.
the streets of Oxenford. A fledder, I believe. A contract was issued, a notice posted, and a witcher appeared. Vesemir, of the School of the Wolf. He came through our estate, tracking the beast. Our eyes met. Something sparked.
Yeah.
I wrote him a message, asked my governess to deliver it.
Dead.
He visited,
But he
under the
trained
cover
me.
of night, night after night.
You could have second
On
best.
one such occasion, my father heard something. Vesemir had to flee. So quickly, he left behind his gambeson.
The first piece. The start of your collection.
Yes, but also the end of our love. Father had an arrest warrant issued, then quickly married me off. I was fortunate. My husband died young, leaving me a sizable fortune. And thus,
And she never
I have
loved him
lived on
either.
memories.
Even if he was a good man.
Afraid I have bad news.
Oh? Please tell me, did he at least die like a witcher?
No. He died like a hero.
There is that. I thank you for tolerating a decrepit madwoman so elegantly.
Please don't say that.
I am old and I am wealthy. I may say what I please. And
You're
now,
not that old.
be so kind and leave me to my thoughts.
Aww. Got me worked up for nothing. Come to find out, this snobby art dealer, he also
Funny.
loved Vesemir.
Duke Clivet declared bankruptcy.
Excuse me? Where did this guy go?
Hang on it. Shite, is it?
Weird.
Yaramir, might we trouble ye a wee spell?
Greetings, Vivaldi. Who's this?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
I thought you might have a blather with us about the paintings on the
boot?
block today.
Ah, sniffing for a quick turnaround as usual, are we?
Pot calling the kettle black, I'd say. Do a lively trade in canvases yourself.
Don't be
my
doing that.
friend.
True.
Racist.
Yet first they delight my eyes, whereas you treat them as mere promissory notes. The only arts that interest you are those culinary. What about you, Witcher? Do you know anything about paintings?
Only adult paintings.
Realize this might be hard to believe,
painted a
given
few
my crude-looking mug. But
ladies
yeah,
nude
I know a thing or
on a
two.
giant boat.
Truly? We ought to see what. Do you know our friend Vivaldi is in possession of 5 canvases by Van der Noob? Yet he
Van der
cannot distinguish
Noob?
them from landscapes at 5 crowns apiece.
I shan't pretend it's otherwise.
Yet for you, my dear connoisseur Witcher, that should present not the slightest problem, so do tell which of these is the handiwork of Edward van der Noob, the master from Maribor.
Dear.
Gotta admit, haven't the foggiest.
You needn't have said it. Your crude-looking mug, as you put it, radiates ignorance. I bid you adieu.
What a
jackass.
lovable man.
Fuck 'em. Typical aristocrat.
I will absolutely not do that. How dare you even suggest that I do such a thing?
Huh. All so tall. You think the room was full of horses?
Who's the other person I'm supposed to talk to?
That's
Noble woman? Ooh, boof. Oh, that's the sit down. I gotcha.
Halbert! It's been years. Allow me to introduce yous. Geralt of Rivia.
Enchanted.
Pleasure's all mine.
How's it? Got your eye on any sparkly bits today?
Not really.
I saw him
what strikes me
eyeballing some
fancy.
sparkly bits.
I need something right sumptuous for me walls just now.
A bit of scrumpet.
Nilfgaard. I get it right?
Excuse me?
Your Gwent deck. It's Nilfgaard, innit? Come on, admit it.
Not a bad deck, Nilfgaard, but I'll take the Northern Realms over it any day.
Ah,
'Cause it's like
understood.
the only cards I have.
Patriot.
You ought to know, Halbert. Geralt here's a positively
Oh, God. He wants me to play him.
Superb.
We got a minute before the auction
Oh, God.
starts, so... Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
You want to have
Maybe
sex
around?
with me? I get it. Around in the sack. I'm gonna lose. Oh my God, no. Absolutely not. I will bet you like 1 copper. There, you can have 7.
Suppose it's not whether you win or lose. Sure, I'm game.
Brilliant. I'll lay my cards out.
I always
Naturally.
lose.
Geralt, might you have a wee word?
He's a cheater.
What is it?
A very vicious cheater.
Well, mate, since I brought yous together, I do believe I'm owed a share of your winnings.
Sure.
If there are any. 10%. A finder's fee of sorts, okay?
Pretty clear now why you wanted us to meet.
One cardinal
He's
bit
always
I've
looking
learned
to
in
make a
my
bit of
creed,
money.
friend. Coin dinna stink. So, what'll it be?
Yeah, you can have
Well,
10%
you did
of
help with
7
the guards
gold.
at the door. All right.
Okay, well,
10%
14,
of any
but
winnings is
still.
yours.
Any chance for a 15?
Don't push it, Vimy.
You could, for all I care, you could have
All right.
100%.
Game on.
All right. Gotta get warmed up. Yeah, okay, start game. Down, what do I want to get rid of? That new splash art looks awesome. Probably don't need so many of those dudes. Get rid of him. Did it? What? They gave me the other one of him. That's awkward. He wants to shake hands with other dudes. Here you go. Yeah. Oh, what? Another card draw. Sexy. I wish I could pick that up. Makes me sad. Alright. Just draw cards, draw cards. Oh. That's a new dandelion one. Whoa. That's a little awkward that when you play that guy, you get a bunch of other creatures. Let's see, how can I make him spend more cards? Who do I care about losing? I'll start off low. Okay, that's not quite what I was looking for. I don't think that he buffs I don't think legendary cards can be buffed, can they? Well, I guess I can find out. No. Well, I don't have anything else, so... Yeah. 60. Awesome. I think that's probably all I want to do. I don't need to get Dandelion back. I don't have any other melee. Alright, 7 cards. What's he gonna do? He probably has Scorch in his deck, because everybody does. She can't get back anybody, can she? She can get back Dandelion. Alright, well, let's start off with a 6. What? Okay. Sure, I will see your Geralt. I will raise you another Geralt. How about them apples? And then I can use my lady to bring back my catapult for my Uber round. Yes, the Uber round. Unaffected by storms, which is kind of... I don't have the storm anyways. Never mind. Pay no attention to me. It's all going out on the board, so I can just spam, spam, spam. Only thing I'm worried about is a Scorch. Which is why I'm trying to keep my cards uneven. Gonna have one. They always have one. Never seen a game where they didn't have one. Alright, we'll double down on the 6s. Wow, he's playing a deck like mine, which is legendary after legendary. Card left. Triss. GG to me. Should have bet all of my money. I just like doing it for kicks to see what I got up to. 90. Yeah, that's pretty good. Unfortunately, we only won 7 bones. Hey, I got Gaunter card.
You cheated, you must have. Something. Hexed me or whatnot.
Oh, I'd
Maybe
be
just played trash cards. How about that?
Afore
Blew your
Geralt
load
takes
early.
a mind to demanding satisfaction.
You
I
give
had
it
the
to him,
patience
you
to
damn
hold
midget.
back and pleasure
You
to lay.
bearded
I mean,
pinch fist.
Interest will be a right bit higher.
I like
when
that he just
bugger next comes round
ruined his
asking for a
friendship with
loan.
this guy for 10% of my winnings.
Esteemed
Which was
ladies,
basically nothing.
honorable gentlemen, the auction will begin shortly. Take your places, please.
Ah, at long last. Come with me to the fore. I won't see much elsewise.
I don't know if I want to go anywhere with you. After you nearly threw aside our friendship for a couple of coins.
Vimy, listen. Forgot to ask you, how's this auction going to work?
They'll bring out 3 lots to start with. Once they've sold, or not, there'll be an intermission. Horse Basodi will probably appear then. That's when I'll introduce yous.
Counting on it.
In the meantime, have you got a budget? You prepared to beg?
No. You can spot me a couple hundred. Yeah, I'm poor.
If you think you can spot me a couple hundred.
Of course, pal, and at a very favourable rate of interest. Just 1 crown on 10,
damn it.
and you pay me back. Here, ought to do you for a bit of daffodil. Happy hunting to you.
If I would have known that.
Esteemed
I
ladies
just never
and
will pay him
gentlemen,
back. How
welcome
about
back. I hereby open the auction. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 1 is a brass figurine from the collection of the infamous
Mine.
Count Romilly.
Gotta have it.
Rumour has it the figure harbours a treasure inside.
Break it right
A
now.
rumour one may prove or
I
disprove
need me
solely
this
by
Maltese Falcon.
destroying the beautiful bauble itself. Starting price? Quite the bargain at 50 crowns. Any advance? With Master Hilbert at 100. To Countess Mignol, now at 150.
Countess Mignol.
Do I hear 200? Might I have an advance?
It's gonna ask me every single time. I don't want to bid no jack.
Going once? Twice?
You only lent me
Going
$100.
thrice? The Honourable Yaramir
I only
enters
have
a bid of
30,000.
300.
I should buy out the whole
Any
auction
advance
just
on
to see
3?
what would happen.
300 going. Countess Mignol at 350 going once, twice. Lot number 1, the mysterious brass figurine, sold to Countess Mignol. Proceeding now to lot number 2.
I should buy this out
A
from under that
canvas
guy's
by the
nose.
young Novigrad artist Van Rohe, Starry Night over the Pontar. Charming piece. Truly a bargain at 20 crowns. Ladies and
People
gentlemen,
be like,
20
"Nah,
crowns, it's
sit
practically
there."
naught.
Dude, I want to buy that shit.
Yes, the gentleman with the cat eyes at 20. Do I hear 30? 20 going once, going twice,
I know good
going
things when I see
thrice. Sold! Van Rohe's Starry Night over the Pontar to the gentleman with the cat eyes.
Damn right.
Lot number 3, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
gonna buy all the crap.
A true rarity, scarce as hen's
Oh,
teeth.
damn.
Spectacles. A frame of gold, mountain crystal lenses polished by the tiny, dexterous hands of the gnome masters.
I gotta have
Once
that too.
the property of the famed hired assassin known as the Professor.
Whoa.
Starting price of 200 crowns. Anyone tempted? Gwent Maestro Hilbert offers an advance of 50. Do I have 3? My, haven't we livened up? 300 from Yaramir Ivanovich Zaitsev. Going once? Twice?
Damn it.
Brilliant! With the gentleman with the white hair now at 350.
What? I didn't.
350 once, 350 twice, and 400 now with Countess Mignol. Any advance on that?
What a
Going
douche.
once, twice, thrice, and sold! The Professor's spectacles go to the Countess. Oh, the excitement.
Kill my friend.
With the 3 lots behind us, we'll go to an intermission. Amenities abound, please
It's been
partake.
like
We'll resume shortly.
a minute. These guys don't have the endurance of a minute. And then they take a massive lunch break.
Oh, Geralt, look! Horst Basudi! Come on before some other cocksuckers steal him. Just, well, don't expect a warm welcome.
I'm gonna buy his house. What? You just threw it on the side of the room? That's so rude.
Greetings, Horst. Allow me to introduce a dear friend and associate, Geralt of Rivia, who...
Comes uninvited.
Damn right. Yeah.
But you've gained by my presence. Dropped a hefty pile of crowns here.
I'm not like Vivaldi. Profit alone only goes so
a
far
hefty
for me.
pile, as in that
I
20
seek
bones.
more. The auction house is primarily a meeting place for the local elite. I needn't tell you, an itinerant mutant doesn't quite fit in.
Got the distinct impression the two of yous started off on the wrong foot. Perhaps we should raise a toast to...
What's one like you want from one like me?
The Borsodi's auction house. I'm assuming the name's no coincidence. Got a relative I could talk to? Someone, how do I say this? A smidgen less irritating.
Yeah, that's gonna
name's
go a long way.
historical legacy, Geralt. Auction house was founded by 2 brothers, Horst's father and an uncle. In this generation...
I and only I am it. So get to the point, now.
Damn it.
Right, let's dispense with the niceties. Maximilian Borsodi's house. Gotta lay my hands on it, whatever it...
What?
Where did you learn of it?
Gentlemen, no reason to lose our composure. Raise our voices.
I ask you, where did you learn of it?
Whoa, come on now.
Where?
Yeah.
From Olgierd von Everek. Name mean anything to
I don't
you?
care if he knows.
It does.
And you'll
Guards,
never see that
escort the
house.
Witcher out.
Ever.
And he's not to enter, not alone, not hand in hand with Hierarch Hamilfart.
Honestly, he asked a question. It was a simple inquiry.
One more word, and I shall move my accounts to the competition.
Sorry, mate, but...
Yep.
No reason to trouble the guards, Horst. I'll go
Rose
willingly.
before
I
hose.
don't
I get it.
recall giving you a choice in the matter. Kick his swiving mutated ass out.
Sorry, Geralt. I gotta put these handcuffs on you. I've got this huge walrus mustache. You jelly.
Your swords, Master. Law says we're to return them. Law don't say when, though. So we'll do it, aye.
Oh, balls.
Just after we beat the singing shite
Double
out
balls.
of the honourable gentleman.
Mm-hmm. Gathering place for the elite, truly.
I lose.
Come on, lads. Let's loosen our muscles a bit.
I haven't boxed in a zillion years.
Shit.
No, they hit so hard. No. No, I don't have any ability to dodge two dudes at once.
Whoa! Those pops got teeth!
Go. Fighting two dudes is bull. I also haven't fought in like months.
Your swords, Master. Just need you to sign here.
Fuck you.
Depositor refused to confirm receipt. Signed, Sergeant Figner. A pleasant day to you.
Seems true what they say. When it's many against one, even a witcher's done.
Not in the mood for your peasant wisdom.
No.
Who the hell are you?
If all
my
goes
controller's
well, dare
broken.
say I'm your partner.
Don't need any partners.
I didn't
Oh,
myself.
I don't know about that. No chance you'll lay your hands on Max Bosodi's house alone.
How do you know I was looking for the house?
I was at the auction. Disguised, of course.
Oh, you were that
Argument
hot
on the
girl.
topic was answered.
Everybody's distracted by
Get to
the
the point,
the
if
vows.
you can.
To get this house, you need to get into the vault. And there's no way Horst will let you in there out of the
Oh, I'm
kindness
so
of his
disguised
heart.
and sneaky, but I'm letting the
Heist.
guy watch us.
Don't like that idea one bit.
Got any others? Find the herbalist, lives near Oxenford. Ask for some yarrow extract. He'll know why you've come.
If this is a trap of some sort.
Be seeing you, I hope.
He knows he could get away with any trap because I just got beat up by two regular old guards. Let's go walk back inside. Oh. Alright. Oh, what's up, guys? JK, I don't want any. But he does. Oh, I tried to roll. I did, really. Really? You guys don't want to do anything about what I say, huh? What the F, bro? The game doesn't like, It doesn't like this anymore? Did it get patched? It's like, sorry. We're not gonna let you do this stuff anymore. Really? Okay, just nobody fights anybody anymore, huh? I do have the right one, right? Yeah. Should be hitting people. Or they should be attacking him at the very least. So weird. Alright, well. Ow, I guess I'll get one-shotted. That hurts. A lot. It's still worth, like, stunning, but... it's crazy. Just nothing, huh? Guess I'll, you know, get out these flowers for you. No, you don't like flowers? How about bombs? You like those? Oh my god, it freaking like hit me for all of my health in one swing. It's ridiculous. You know how ridiculous that is, dude? Another potion.
Lots to do.
Kind of sad that didn't work.
Huh. That was rather efficient.
Not really. They didn't do anything that I told them to do.
I saved your life.
We'd have disposed of that rabble easily.
We?
My, I'll be precise. You know what I mean. Now, are you here to trade or not?
I thought you were talking about that you're we. I don't know. What do I know about things?
Wouldn't happen to have some yarrow extract.
I do. In the back. Follow me, please.
But do you have any we in a bottle? So I can drink it. Like lemonade. Push? No, you first. There's monsters down here. No. No. Oh, it's the Thieves Guild.
You've come. Good.
Remains to be seen. Aim to tell me something, I think. So talk.
How do I put this?
What?
We share a goal.
You could talk to me for an hour and a half outside that guy's house.
Both want something.
But not tell me what I needed to be told.
Why not pool our strengths?
Sorry, but what exactly
Gotta come into this room to get told exactly what needs to be told.
Spent the last year working on it. On paper. Time to
Is it
set it
toilet
in
paper?
motion. You one I can count on.
You did ride everywhere. I don't even know your name. Alright, just tell me what the thing is.
Before we go any further, you even know what Max Bersodi's house is?
I know it's in the vault.
Didn't answer my question.
Neither of you. Willing to help with the heist, or not?
Yeah.
The vault. What's in there for you?
Something that was stolen from.
I don't give an F what's in there as long as I get what I want.
Been committed, not organize a heist.
I've tried. Repeatedly.
Which morality is in the toilet these days?
By the world. Doesn't matter. What did they take?
List to take a good while. So I'd rather change the subject.
Did they take your manhood?
I'm not a thief.
It's opportunity makes the thief, Witcher. I speak from experience.
Talk.
20 Redanian soldiers guard the auction house, day and night. Patrols walk in circles around it. And here, past this corner, barracks.
Brute force is out.
Have you tried walking in front of the bank with a piece of celery sticking out
Not the
of your butt
simplest thing, though.
cheeks?
Main entrance, armored
Pretty
door,
sure it's
windows,
bound to distract them.
Meridian bars. But
I think I saw it in a movie
not a
once.
fortress out there without a weakness. This one's no different.
Patience happens to be my weakness, so dispense with the dramatic pauses and talk.
Beside the house stands a tower, from which we can enter the attic. We can't hope to enter the tower from the street on account of the patrols, but there's a window 60 feet off the ground. No shutters, no bars. We've got to get up there and sneak across to the auction house, then down the stairs to the cellar, crack open or blow off the vault door, and voila!
Not all bad.
How are you just gonna blow it up?
Sounds like a lot of work for two.
I'm fully aware of that. For this to work, we need 2 more accomplices. One to scale the tower, drop us a line. The other to open the vault, a safe cracker, or a demolition specialist. I've already identified some promising candidates. All we have to do is select and recruit the best among them. Also your job. I'd prefer to remain largely out of sight.
Assumed as much given your hood. Anything else?
Aye, but that's among the details, which you will learn just as soon as you declare.
What's there to think about? I got no other option.
So be it. I'm in. But on one condition. No one dies. That clear?
As the great son of Nilfgaard. How about we knock back around? Toast a mutually beneficial relationship.
Rather get to work. What comes first?
First, you have to assemble a
chicken
crew.
or the egg?
Then, there's the Redanian patrols to cull a bit. Too many wandering round. We could get noticed.
Oh.
All right. Opening the vault. Who do we have?
Let's start with the fact that one of them's a dwarf. Casimir Bassi, native of Mahakam. A specialist in controlled explosions. Folks say he could blow Novigrad to the high heavens with but a pinch of saltpeter. Bolt door for him should be a cinch. The problem is, Casimir apparently hung up his detonators some time ago. He married.
No, well then he's bored. We can easily get him to come do another explosion.
Any options?
Quinto, the North's most famed safecracker. Arrest warrants out on him in Kedwin, Lyria, Angrin, and Kavir. Sadly, he got nabbed a few days back by one Hans of Sidaris. A prick mercenary.
Oh, it's like a
I
day
know
after
the man.
work.
Slew an archgriffin for him. Mean fiend, pretty much.
Hans or the beast?
Both, actually. So I'd have to rip one from his cozy home, the other from a cozy cage. Need to think about it. Break-in artists. Tell me about them.
Setting up to be
Assuming lack of
Ocean's
vertigo
11.
to be the first requirement.
Precisely why my favourite's Eveline Gallo. A circus artist known better as...
Yep, that's who I'm picking.
Just now performing with her troupe somewhere near Oxenfurt. Her specialities, rhythmic gymnastics, tightrope walking.
Breaking and entering.
Not officially, no, but I've compared the route her troope's taken with a list of the most audacious thefts in recent years. A perfect match. Highly doubt that's a coincidence. But if she's reluctant, we've another option in Hugo Hoff, alias Beef Patty.
Beef Patty?
Think he's fit? Pudgy face. Doesn't really match my image of a criminal.
You'd be surprised. Hugo's notched up more break-ins than you felt monsters. More importantly, 2 years past, he nicked a gold-plated cot from the roof of the town hall in Novigrad. So, the half-man. Word has it he's holed up in Oxenfurt in a house near the Novigrad gate. Be careful. He's modest in size, but apparently wicked dangerous.
What's this about culling the patrols? Told you, no one dies.
Easy. I don't want anyone's death. Just need some folk to be temporarily indisposed.
Spit it out.
You've got to approach the garrison's cook. Convince him to spike the soldiers' nosh with something to keep some of them bedridden. 1 in 2, let's say. What to base suspicions.
Know the formula for a potion that might do the trick.
There.
It's called
See?
the shits.
Brew up a bit of that. Hit the town, find the cook, then convince him to do you a favour. I don't know, cast a spell, toss him some coin. You can also use your fists.
What? I
All
like
right,
how
I'm
he's
off.
my only
Got a bit
option
to
for
do.
that one.
As do I. Get it all done, and we'll meet back here.
What then?
Then, we'll bug a horse up, down, and sideways. All together.
That sounds erotic. I am in. You should have led with that. Dirty talk always gets me going. Yeah, just like you guys are. And with that, see you next time.